I'd like to take a minute here and talk about our discussion from last week as to the Jeff Koons piece of the three vacuums stacked on top of each other and whether that is art or not. Before we get to that piece though, I would like to talk about the video we put in there before there, and that would be the William Wegman shirt piece, or shirtless piece I should say. This is a video I used to like to start my art appreciation course off with to begin with, and question students, is this art? And usually on the first night everyone would say no, there's no way that's art, it's just something silly. But it is art in a way. William Wegman was doing these pieces in the 60s, and as he's doing these pieces he was in an art period where they were talking about almost minimalism in a way. They're trying to get away with what they could do and still call it art, whether it was a performance or it could be other things as well. During that time they thought beauty and describing art as something being beautiful is not great. They didn't necessarily want any of that stuff. And so as he progressed, he started making these videos, and these kind of odd videos. And the odd videos, some of them he would pour milk out along his apartment in New York, and he was trying to show some of this performance art is what it was called, and recording it and selling it and playing it in galleries. But he was having trouble because he had a dog. He had a Weimaraner dog. And the Weimaraner dog kept going out, getting in the milk, wanting to drink it, getting in the videos, always have to stop and reset. And he finally decided, you know, I'm going to embrace the dogs. The dogs are going to become part of the art. And that's where his real basic start by using his dogs happened. He used those dogs, and those dogs actually helped him become very famous. He started to photograph his dogs, use his dogs in videos. If you search William Wegman spelling test, you'll see a kind of a funny video about him giving a spelling test to his dog and spelling the word beach right in his test, and it's kind of a funky video. But he would start dressing his dogs as people, giving them human qualities. And he would actually hire assistants to help him. Now these assistants would help him with either the cameras or actually tending to the dogs or tending to anything that they need for the shoot for the day. And he'd hire these people at a very high rate. These people were making upwards of $100,000 to $150,000 a year to help him with his photos. And some of those assistants would be the hands for the dogs. He would put a shirt on them, and then someone would come behind and they would be the hands for the dog, and they would take the picture that way. And it was quite interesting. He did a lot of children's books, did some Cinderella, some Red Riding Hood, a lot of calendars, did work for Sesame Street, and he's still working today. He's made enough money where he's got a gallery or a studio in New York City. He also has a studio in Maine, where he actually purchased his own summer camp, and has his own place there on the lake, and that's where he's taken a lot of his dog pictures there as well. Right now he's working with some puppies that he just got, and I'll let you watch that video. That's the next video here, and you'll kind of see what he's doing now, and I think it's really pretty interesting. So go ahead and check that out.